OMG, welcome back to my channel. So excited that you are here. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate you. It's Jody Dunn coming at you with another weekly video. We're starting off in my bathroom. We're going to be doing some deep cleaning today and just some miscellaneous things that I had to get done. I thought I would take you along with me. If you are new and you just found me, I am so happy that you are here. Would you please say hello to me and let me know that you are new right down in the comment section? I would love to welcome you to the channel and say hello back to you. And if you are already subscribed, thanks so much for coming back to another video. All right, so I'm opening up a brand new tool. I got this like a few weeks ago and I hadn't opened it yet. Pretty much I complain every time. First of all, we're cleaning showers and bathtubs today. That's my least favorite thing to do. And I always am complaining because I'm so short. It's really hard for me to reach the whole entire shower. So I just got this tool from Amazon and it basically, it just has a scrubber on it. This one came with, I think, 3 different heads that you can put in, depending on what type of cleaning you wanted to do. So hopefully this will make my job a little bit easier and I'll be able to clean the showers without having to pull out chairs and ladders and all the other gadgets. I have twice in the past purchased a tool from Amazon similar to this, except for you charged it and it like would, scrub everything itself, and it had a long handle. I sent them both back. The second time I purchased it, I had forgot that I had previously purchased it and didn't like it. So then I purchased it again, tried it. I didn't think it worked good at all. So I sent it back. So this one is not electronic. It was like $20. You can probably find maybe something similar, cheaper at Walmart. I'm not sure. I thought for $20, I'll try it. If it makes my life easier cleaning out the dang shower that I can't reach half of, then I'm going to be happy. We're going to start off by cleaning the shower door. And of course, I'm using my tried and true, the Dawn Power Wash with a Scrub Daddy or a Scrub Mommy. I'm not even sure which one it is. But the Dawn Power Wash works so fantastic to clean a whole heck of a lot of things. But I love using it on my shower door. It always gets all of the soap scum off and just shines the door up and makes it look beautiful. And I don't have to scrub hard. I just spray on the Dawn Power Wash and use whatever sponge you want. I just personally love the Scrub Daddy line. I find them to be superior sponges. Sometimes I still do have like Scotch-Brite sponges that I'll use for different things, but I really like the Scrub Daddy line, so that's all I'm going to use. Not hard work at all, and it comes clean easily. I know y'all already know this, but when you have the right tools, it just makes cleaning so much easier. But sometimes I just get, I don't want to say stuck. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. I don't want to be going out and buying a whole bunch of cleaning gadgets that don't work, that I'm not going to use, that are just cluttering up my house, and I don't want to spend the money. So a lot of times before I'll buy a new cleaning tool, I'll maybe watch some videos if I can find it and see, does it really work? This is one of my favorite cleaning tools. It's this little Rubbermaid, looks like a toothbrush, but it's not. It's a power scrubber, and it gets in all the little cracks and crevices that are hard to reach. And this area of the shower door was looking pretty nasty, so I decided to use that tool on it. Anything I use today that I love that has actually helped me and made a difference, I will link down in the description box if you're interested in any of those things, just to make it easy for you to find. Eventually, we will upgrade the shower head in our bathroom to get a removable one, but we haven't done it yet. So in the meantime, it's a cup of water to rinse things off. So this is what the shower door looked like before I got in and cleaned it. It was pretty built up towards the bottom, and now very minimal scrubbing with my Dawn Power Wash. It looks so much better and clearer. And I noticed this when I was cleaning, how dirty and yucky the inside, or this little area of the handle of the shower door was. And so that's where I just used the Dawn Power Wash and that Rubbermaid scrubber, and it's all fresh and clean now. It's too hard to get in those little areas with my Scrub Daddy sponge. I am not a get in the shower and clean it every day or every other day kind of gal. I'm getting better. I'm getting a little bit more consistent because maintenance cleaning is always way easier than waiting until it's a real mess and then having to scrub really hard. So it's probably been about 3 weeks since I've cleaned the shower. So it definitely needed to be done. So far, I'm liking this tool. It is making it a lot easier, even just to reach the bottom areas, but let alone like reaching the top areas. Literally every time I clean the shower is probably one of the reasons I avoid cleaning it is because I had to get a ladder out or a chair to get the tile up above because I couldn't reach it. So that tool is definitely helping a lot. I will say I use like the strongest scrub head it came with. I had some spots like this, especially towards the bottom of my shower, which is pretty typical, where the soap scum had really built up. It didn't do a great job of getting that off. So I'm just taking my little Rubbermaid power scrubber toothbrush looking thing and using it in these in the grout lines. And like I said, I love this tool. Like I'm not pressing hard. It's really not manual labor because it's battery operated. You're just going over the area. And it has the powerfulness, that's not the right word, but you know what I mean, to get the stuff out. So it's kind of addicting. I do have the Bissell Steam Mop, which I also really like that tool, but this is way easier than the Steam Mop is. The drawbacks to the Bissell Steam Shot, I said mop, the Bissell Steam Shot is you got to wait for the water to heat up. Then once you can start using the tool, it is kind of messy, but it's in the shower, so it wouldn't matter anyways. And then when you run out of water, you have to wait till the machine totally cools down to refill it because it's pressurized and it can be a hazard. So anyways, using this little tool is way easier. And this was really nice to get the floor like this. My floor really... It just needed a good scrub and didn't even require too much work here. So I think this tool is a keeper. And probably if I used it once a week, I wouldn't maybe even have to worry about the little areas getting the soap scum buildup. All right, I'm just going to do a quick rinse here. My shower head does turn, so it gets a couple of the walls. Then the rest, I'm just going to use the cup of water because I really just like cleaning showers. I usually would let it go for quite a few months, and then I would get in here and it would take me like an hour and a half to clean it, which then just made me dislike it even more. So I'm proud of myself that I'm keeping up with it a little bit more. So this is what it looked like. It wasn't horrible, but especially, like I said, towards the bottom, some soap scum and stuff had really built up. I just used Tilex. I was almost out of it, so I wanted to finish up that cleaner. And it really only took me like 15, 20 minutes. And now I have a fresh, clean shower. And of course, you already saw the shower door was dirty and now it's clean. But all the soap scum is gone off the bottom. And I already showed you the close-up shots with the little Rubbermaid tool. All the grout lines look real nice now. I have to go get the girls from school soon, so I thought I would go ahead. We got a lot of December birthdays. My Viv's birthday was on the 4th of December. She turned 14. So while the girls were at school, I decided to go ahead and get her birthday gifts wrapped up. So like I said at the beginning, I was just taking you along with some things that I had to get finished. And so I'm wrapping up her birthday gifts. And usually I'm really like last minute, like I'm wrapping the night before the girl's birthday. I got these wrapped on, I think it was on the 30th of November. I'm getting my life together over here. I changed the camera angle. I thought you might want to get a little sneak peek of the puppy. There's Clark down there just playing away as I'm wrapping up these gifts. Of course, I still got to keep my eye on him every second, but he's doing really, really good with a potty training. Super duper impressed by him. The first couple of days, we had some accidents, which is to be expected. But I think the day I'm editing this, I don't know, we're going on like 5 days with no accidents. And he's already learned how to sit, and he learned down. He's a pretty dang smart dog. I might be a little biased, but he's doing very well. And of course, I bought him quite a few new toys, but you know what he loves to play with? Gus's old toys that I could never part with. That's what he most loves playing with. That's Gus's bear right there that doesn't even have any stuffing because Gus ripped it all out. It's like Clark's favorite thing.
Oh, gotta go inside? Good boy.
He just goes right to the door now. He's so smart. All right, we're in my girls' bathroom. Look at this shower. OMG. Teenage girls, I tell you what. Like I said, this is almost gone, so I'm going to finish this up. But I made the girls get in the shower and get rid of all the empty bottles. I don't know what it is or why it is so hard to get rid of an empty bottle once you are done with products. They had 17 empty bottles in here. Donna Jean being the biggest culprit of the two, which is so funny to me because Viv is my child that doesn't love to clean. Like when I tell the girls, they very rarely will do their chores without a reminder. Viv will get a little huffy puffy. Not terrible, but she gets a little huffy puffy. She doesn't want to do it. Donna Jean, she is the one that sometimes will do it without me having to ask her to do it. And when I do say, okay, it's time to get your chores done, she never gives me any type of attitude or problem. She seems to be the one that enjoys cleaning more, but she is the one that will leave the empty bottles just laying there way more than Viv does. And yep, I am definitely loving this tool for reaching the higher up places. Now, my girls do not have chores like deep cleaning. They have maintenance cleaning basically and picking up after themselves. Whatever you feel like is the right thing to do with your children, I support that fully. This is what I feel is right for my children, especially after the dang Lysol toilet bowl cleaner incident that I told you guys about a few months ago when Donna Jean tried to clean the bathtub with Lysol toilet bowl cleaner, and I thought I was going to have to take her to the hospital because she was coughing so bad. I have to really limit because Donna Jean will take initiative. If I'm cleaning, then she kind of gets in like mom's cleaning, let me go clean something, and doesn't really ask for help or anything. So I don't like them using any harsh chemicals. I'm going to do their bathroom. And well, not their whole bathroom. I'm going to do their shower, the deep cleaning. I haven't been in here in a few months. So some of the grout is pretty bad. I got my favorite little tool here, though, that's helping me out, and we're going to get it all cleaned up. And you'll have to ignore the really bad caulk job that is in the shower. I'm not going to name any names, but it wasn't me that caulked this bathtub. But it is going to be me that rips the caulk up and fixes it so that it looks decent, because right now it looks just absolutely terrible. So I'd love to hear what's going on in your world. What are you working on? Anything fun going on in your house? Are you done with your Christmas shopping? If you celebrate and buy gifts, I am not done with mine. I got to get to moving. It's been just a little over a week now since we got Clark. the new puppy. And, you know, it just like threw our whole world upside down and changed a bunch of things for the good, for sure. He has already brought so much joy. I'm so happy to have him. It feels so good to have a dog again. I still miss Gus terribly, but Clark is just making me smile every day. But he's also taking a lot of my time right now, which is totally fine. We're doing, like I said, we're doing great on the potty training. He's learning some commands, which is awesome. And we're getting into our routine. But let me know what fun things you are working on. I love to hear any projects you guys are working on or what you're accomplishing or anything just to make your home feel more peaceful for you. And of course, in the girls' shower, I'm using my handy dandy little tool that's doing just a great job on the grout lines. This is actually kind of fun. I mean, I'm literally just sitting on the edge of the bathtub and cleaning the grout. The tool is doing all of the work for me and is getting everything so fresh and clean. I just love this little thing. The girls' shower definitely needed more work than my shower did. Like I said, it's been maybe like 3 weeks for my shower, but it's been a few months since I've gotten here and deep cleaned theirs. But even though it had been longer than I should have let it go, with my new long-handed scrubber and this little battery-operated tool, I think it only took me like 15-20 minutes to clean out their whole shower and tub. And I ran out of my Tilex. That was gone. This is a cleaner I really like. It's sold by a company called Norwex. And it's like a descaler, and it's almost gone as well. So I'm just trying to like empty out the bottles that had just a little bit left of cleaner so I can condense. But this one does a really good job as well. And I noticed looks like the screw holes they look pretty darn rusted. I'm just using that Norwex descaler in here. It's actually getting some of the rust out. It didn't get it fully out. It definitely looks better, but I ran to my bathroom and grabbed this Lime Away that says it removes rust. So we're going to spray that in here. We're going to let it set for a few minutes, and while it's setting and hopefully removing some of those rust stains, I'm going to put back the girls' products that they use in the shower that are not empty bottles. I love these little holders that hold the products. You can get them like that go over your shower head and stuff like that too. These have been up in my girls' bathroom for months now. They have stayed put. I actually put one in my shower as well, but I put it in wrong and it lasted about a month because of me putting it in wrong. So I need to reinstall that in my shower. I'm just trying to scrub now after using the Lime Away. It got a little bit more rust. Didn't get it all out. So just giving you some close-ups of what the tub looked like before I got in here and cleaned it again. Ignore the caulk job, please. But the bathtub it needed a good cleaning. The grout was dirty, the edges were dirty, and so I just got in here and cleaned it up. Not very much time at all. And now it just looks so much better. Those tools are making me not hate cleaning the shower and the bathtub quite as much. So it looks just a ton better. And while I'm in here in their bathroom already working, I decided they get a little pass this week. Normally, they are responsible for, the picking up of the counter, the wiping it down, all of those good things. But I'm going to go ahead and take care of it while I'm in here. I'm kind of like in a cleaning zone right now. So I'm going to clean off their counter as well, which I think I forgot to remind them last week to do because it looked pretty darn bad. Let me know what time of day you usually get your cleaning done. I find I do a majority of my cleaning at night. So we're in the nighttime right now doing this. And it's looking pretty bad in here. I'm going to have to remind the girls to pick up the things that are on the counter when they are wiping down the counter, because it looks like they're little faux flowers that I have on their counter. Haven't been moved in a while. There was quite a bit of stuff underneath of that. Oh, I was thinking about this the other day, and I wanted to share this with you. I always struggled when I picked my girls up from school. You know, I would ask them like the standard questions. How was your day? What did you learn today? What fun things happened at school today? And I always got like the most generic answers from them. And I try to switch things up a little bit just to always keep that line of communication open with my girls and just to make things fun. This year I decided, instead of asking them the standard questions, which I never really got any great answers to, I memorized their teachers' names, which, let me just tell you, that was quite an accomplishment for me, because kindergarten through graduating high school, I literally can only remember 2 of my teachers' names. So I have memorized 12 teachers' names. So now every day when I pick them up from school, I ask them, how was Mr. Hall? How was Mr. Dawson? How was Miss Kramer? Or whatever the teachers' names are. I don't even ask how was their class. I just ask how the teacher was. And I didn't even do it to get more information out of them. But somehow, oh my gosh, the things they now tell me, I don't even bother saying, what did you learn today? I just say, how was Mr. Hall today? And I'll get like a whole story of, we did this in class, we did that in class. Oh, Mr. Hall was really mad because the boys kept talking when we were trying to learn this. Like, I get so much information. So if you are tired of getting the standard answer from your kids, how was your day? Fine. What did you learn? Nothing. Try asking how their teacher was. Maybe it will help. All right, we're going to take a look at the before. This is what their dang vanity looked like. Again, Donna being the biggest culprit here. Her side was way dirtier than Viv's because she absolutely loves trying all kinds of new products. And so apparently she's not great at wiping up after them. And their mirror was pretty filthy as well. Now it looks nice and beautiful, and it's all cleaned. I just used my favorite Fabuloso in the lemon scent cleaner with a bucket of water, and the counters now look beautiful. And no more ring under the faux flowers on the counter. And giving you a shot here of the mirror. You're supposed to look at the mirror, but if you want to look at the cute cat in the hallway, there's Tom. He's eating. All right, one more thing I wanted to accomplish in this video. I told you when I decorated my Christmas tree, I didn't have a topper for it. I'm going to make a topper from ribbon. I'm just going to make a bow. I've only made one other bow from ribbon before, and I actually have a beautiful ribbon I wanted to use, but I guess I didn't buy it wired, so I'm just going to use these 3. And I watched a few tutorials on YouTube because you can learn how to do anything on YouTube. They all had different ways of doing it, so I just picked one that I thought I understood the best, and we're just going with it. And there was your Donna Jean pop-up. Donna, can you pick up that ribbon that I dropped? Thank you.
Featuring Blanc.
And more Donna Jean and Clark. Clark is getting lots and lots of kisses. So I sped this up a lot because it took me like 12 minutes, I think, to do this. And then I ended up ripping it all out and redoing it. I still don't you know, making bows like this, it just takes practice. And like I said, I've only done it one other time on a much smaller scale. It turned out pretty. I do like it. And I know what I would change next time. So my biggest mistake right here that I made was I made the loops way too big, at least for my liking. I'm sure there's no right or wrong way to do it. It just depends on the look you want. I just didn't like it when I tried fluffing the bow. And the tutorials that I watched, all of them said you needed wire, which I did not have any wire. So I used just ribbon, which that worked just fine to hold everything together. But I'm fluffing it out right now and realizing that the loops are just way, way bigger than I wanted them to be. And so I just ended up untying all the ribbon. One of them I had to cut because I tied it so tight. And then I just tried to loop them into smaller loops. And basically that's what I would change. I still didn't do them as small as I wanted them to be after fluffing, but they were smaller, and I spared you me tearing everything out and refolding it, which took me another 10 or 15 minutes. I figured that would be pretty darn boring to watch. So ripped out, put back together, now I'm re-fluffing. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I sure do appreciate you. I hope it gave you some inspiration to maybe get something done in your house that you've been wanting to tackle. And again, as always, feel free to share with me what you are working on. I get literally so excited for you guys whenever you're making any kind of change in your house that just makes you happy. And I had just got back from Rite Aid doing some couponing. So you see my little couponing haul on the table. I'll be filming a video of that for my couponing channel. The ribbon left a mess. Oh my goodness, there's glitter everywhere. And once again, I leave my phone and tripod up and Donna Jean hijacks it. But look at how cute Clark is. And her little shenanigans of dancing around, I think she almost knocked over my dang tripod. All right, here's the moment of truth. I'm going to put the bow as the tree topper and see how I like it. This will be the first time I've ever had a bow as a tree topper. And I just made sure I had enough ribbon on the back since I didn't have any wire so that I could tie it up to the top of the tree. And doing a little more fluffing while I had it up there. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty. I didn't do a terrible job. I like it. I didn't want the tail pieces super long because I knew we already had ornaments up there. So I did make them shorter, but this is how it looks. I think the more I do it, the easier it will get, and I'll kind of find my groove and my style. One more shot of Clark, and now my Christmas tree is completely finished. Hallelujah. Thank you again so much for spending this time with me today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you so very much. I'm going to see you again next week. Have a great day. Bye.